DJ Khaled.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I like that one.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Utah Jazz at their home, Energy Solutions Arena. For the Jazz, they come into this game after a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season, just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
On the road and hungry for a win against the Western Conference rival, the San Antonio Spurs are ready for this one to get started. We're all set to bring you NBA action with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and the Spurs The Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Purdue, and it's Payne in at the point guard. And there's the pass to Doc. From deep three-point range, Utah gets it back. From deep, can't hit, and the Spurs going the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard, probably their weakest area in that game.
Well, they weren't doing their work early. They weren't carving out space for themselves under the glass, and guys just weren't working hard enough in my estimation.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The Jazz again can't hit it. Spurs leading by 3. Payne dishes to Leonard. Leonard draws the double, kicks to Blake. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Pierce.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Here's Doc. Another miss by Utah.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach for the San Antonio Spurs. These two teams tied through the first 2 games of the season series. I asked him what he thought were some of the keys going into this game and looking to take that lead. He said one of the things they had to account for is the shot blocking they'll face on the defensive interior. Guys, he said, we've got to be elusive. We'll see if they took it to heart.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Payne's got 6.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
27 seconds left to play here in the first. Here is Doc. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 2 on the clock. From deep. They get the rebound. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Jazz trail by 7. Doc, he's in at point guard. Miller is out there with Bellamy. Then it's Pierce. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Out to the right wing. From deep three-point range, Utah the rebound. For the Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Brooklyn Nets.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific. Continue to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Okay, a chance to check out the numbers for Miller. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him, averaging 9 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. So much of what this team does revolves around his offense.
Well, his mindset allows him to stack those points up. He wants to carry the load, and clearly he does.
Ellis, he's checked in for Utah. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now, here's Burks, covered by Miller. Burks, the pass to Baldwin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 9. Here is Doc, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Free throw line jump shot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Spurs leading by 8. Down low, here's Leonard. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Leonard's got 5 now.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
Doc. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Full 24-second shot clock. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And a miss there off the inbound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Spurs have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Jazz trail by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. They host the Clippers after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Twin, are you serious right now?
What?
Get yourself together.